You know it, you love it, the Nintendo Wii. Arguably the greatest home console of all time. I mean, if you didn't have one of these things, did you ever have a childhood? There's not quite anything like being smacked in the side of the head with a solid brick of a controller. Now, the Wii was originally teased at E3 2004. RIP E3, gone but not forgotten. It was under the code name Revolution, because Nintendo's president, Mr. Iwata, I hope I pronounced that right, believed that the console would completely revolutionize the gaming industry. The Wii was formally announced as the Wii in April of 2006. Apparently, the spelling of Wii with the two small i's is supposed to represent a couple different things. It's supposed to represent two people standing together, playing some sort of game. It's also supposed to represent the Wii remote with the nunchuck. Now, I do not see where they're coming from with this one, but hey, it's their design, not mine. I'm not going to judge. The name Wii is also supposed to be memorable, with a quote from Mr. Simon Carless saying, "Wii sounds like Wii," which emphasizes that the console is for everyone. Wii can easily be remembered by people around the world, no matter what language they speak. No confusion, end quote. Now, with this, they were so very right. Wii is such a memorable name. It is just stuck there. At E3 2006, the Wii was made available for press demonstrations. At this same conference, Nintendo also announced some games that would be available at launch. Some of these titles included stuff like Wii Sports, which is arguably one of the greatest games of all time, and The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, and Call of Duty 3. Nintendo also made known their plans to release the console by the end of 2006. In September of 2006, Nintendo announced the release date of the Wii and its price. It was set to release on November 19th in North America and early December in most other regions of the world, with a few other places like Taiwan and Korea scattered in 2008-2009. The price would be equal to about $250 United States dollars. At launch, the Wii had full backwards compatibility with the Nintendo GameCube. But throughout the lifespan of the console, two other cheaper versions were produced. These models included a revised model that had the original design of the Wii, but was not backwards compatible with the GameCube games or accessories, and the Wii Mini, which was an even more compact redesign, which further removed features such as online connectivity and SD card storage. Because the Wii wasn't really focused on computational power, the console and the games for it were cheaper to produce than its competitors such as Xbox and PlayStation, which also brought down the selling point for the console and games. The games were about $10 cheaper than the games for the Xbox 360. Within the console's first year, it had become the best-selling 7th generation console, and within 7 years it had sold more than 100 million units. It peaked shortly after that at 101 million units, and held that place of Nintendo's best-selling home console until it was passed by the Nintendo Switch 8 years later. It still sits at the 5th best-selling home console of all time, so that still holds up pretty well. Some of the major game series that were on the Wii were stuff like Wii Sports, unsurprisingly, the Super Mario series, the Legend of Zelda games, Pokemon, and finally the Metroid series. Now, there were other series that did really good, but those are just some name ones. Following Nintendo's massive success with the Wii, they decided to have a go at making a successor. This console would come to be known as the Wii U. This console did nowhere near as good and deserves to be forgotten to the deep, dark depths of time. At the end of its glorious era, the Wii was discontinued in 2013. However, the Wii Mini was produced up until 2017, when it joined the Wii in the discontinuation bucket. Online services for the console were shut down in 2019. The final games for the Wii were released in 2020, more than 13 years after the console's original release. These games were Shakedown, Hawaii, and Retro City Rampage DX. The Wii was arguably one of the greatest and most revolutionary consoles to ever be created. It has rightly earned its spot in a generation's memory. whether that be through actual gaming experiences or being hit with either a controller or a nunchuck, spun by a maniac sibling. For now, that's the history, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more.